प्रमत्त उपसंहृतः अत यवीयसी द्विज सती स्वगर्भजातं मिथुनं सपत्न्या उपन्यस्य स्वयमनुसंस्थया पतिलोकमगात् पितर्युपरते भ्रातरः येनम् अतत्प्रभावविदः त्रय्यां विद्यायामेव पर्यवसितमतयो न परविद्यायां जडमतिरिति भ्रातुः अनुशासननिर्बन्धात् न्ययवृत्सन्त स च प्राकृतैर्द्विपदपशुभिः उन्मत्त जडबधिरेति अभिभाष्यमाणो यदा तदनुरूपाणि प्रभाषते कर्माणि च स कार्यमाणः परेच्छया करोति विष्टितो वेतनतो वा याञ्च्या यदृच्छया व उपसादितमल्पं बहुमृष्टं कदन्नं वा अभ्यवहरति परमेन्द्रियप्रीतिनिमित्तं नित्यनिवृत्तनिमित्त स्वसिद्ध विशुद्धानुभवानन्द स्वात्मा लाभाधिकमः सुखदुःखयोः द्वन्द्वनिमित्तयोः असम्भावित देहाभिमानः शीतोष्णवातवर्षेषु वृष इवानावृताङ्गः पीनः संहननाङ्गः स्तण्डिल संवेषण अनुन्मर्दनामञ्जनरजसा महामणिरिव अनभिव्यक्त ब्रह्मवर्चसः कुपटावृतकटी कटिः उपवीतेनोर्मषिणा द्विजातिरिति ब्रह्मबन्धुरिति सज्ञा अतज्ञा जनवमतो विचचार यदा तु परत आहारं कर्मवेतनत ईहमानः स्वभ्रातृभिरपि केदारकर्मणि निरूपितः तदपि करोति किन्तु न समं विषमं न्यूनमधिकम् इति वेद खणपिण्याक फलीकरण कुल्माषस्थानि पुरीषादीन्यपि अमृतवद् अभ्यवहरति अथ कदाचित् कश्चित् वृषलपतिर्भद्रकाले पुरुषपशुम् आलभतापत्यकामः तस्यः दैवमुक्तस्य पशोः पदवीं तदनुचराः परिधावन्तो निशिनिशीतसमये तमसावृतायाम् अनधिगतपशव आकस्मिकेन विधिना केदरान् विरासनेन मृगवराहदिभ्यः संरक्षमाणमङ्गिरः प्रवरसुतमपश्यन् अतत येनम् अनवद्य लक्षणम् अवमृश्य भर्तृकर्म निष्पत्तिं मन्यमाना वध्वारशणया चण्डिका गृहम् उपनिन्युर्मुदा विकसित वदनाः अत पणयस्तं स्वविधिनाभिषिच्याहतेन वासा साक्षाद्य भूषणालेपस्र तिलकादिभिः उपस्कृतं भुक्तवन्तं धूपदीपमाल्यानाज किसलयाङ्कुर फलोपहारोपेतया वैशसंस्थया महता गीतस्तुति मृदंग पणव घोषेण च पुरुष पशुं भद्रकाल्याः पुरत उपवेशयामासुः अत वृषल राजपणिः पुरुष पशोः असृगासवेन देवीं भद्रकालीं यक्ष्यमानस्तदभिमन्त्रितम् असिमतिम् अकराण निशीतमुपाददे इति तेषां वृषलानां रजस्तमः प्रकृतीनां धनमदरज उत्सिक्तमनसां भगवत्कलवीरकुलम् तदर्थीकृत्योपथेन स्वैरं विहरतां हिंसा विहरणां कर्मातिदारुणं यद्ब्रह्मभूतस्य साक्षात् ब्रह्मर्षि सुतस्य निर्वैरस्य सर्वभूतसुहृदः सुनायामप्यननुमतम् आलम्भनं तदुपलभ्य ब्रह्मतेजसाति दुर्विषहेण दन्दह्यमानेन वपुषा सहसोचाट्ट सैव देवी भद्रकाली वृषममर्ष रोषावेशर वेशरभ सविलसित भ्रुकुटि विटप कुटिलदंष्ट्रारुणे अक्षणाटोप अतिभयानक वदना हन्तु कामे वेद महाट्टहासम् अतिसंरम्भं रम्भेण विमुञ्चन्ति तत उत्पत्य पापीयसां दुष्टानां तेनैवासिना विवृक्नशीर्ष्णां गलात् स्रवन्तम् असृगासवम् अत्युष्णम् सहगणेन निपीयाति पानमद विह्वलोचैस्तरां स्वपार्षदैः सह जगौ ननर्त च विजहार च शिरः कन्दुकलीलया एवमेव खलु महदभिचारातिक्रमः कात्स्नेनात्मने फलति न वा एतद् विष्णुदत्त महदद्भुतं यद सम्भ्रमः स्वशिरच्छेदन आपतितेऽपि विमुक्त देहाध्यात्म भाव सुदृढ हृदय ग्रन्थीनां सर्वसत्त्व सुहृदात्मनां निर्वैराणां साक्षात् भगवता निविशारि वरायुधेन अप्रमत्तेन तैस्तैर्भावैः परिरक्ष्यमाणानां तत्पादमूलम् अकुतश्चियम् उपसृतानां भागवत परमहंसानाम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां पंचमस्कन्धे जडभरत चरिते नवमोऽध्यायः। श्रीहरे नमः। गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविंद गोविंद। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।
Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. We'll pause the Parayanam for a few minutes and then we'll have our pravachan now. Achan, over to you, Achan, on today's pravachan. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you, Krishna, Guruvayurappa, Bhagavani Vasudevaya. So I will start.
Achan, you will on the video, Achan? No.
1 second, JG. Yes.
1 second.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Radhe. Krishna, Guruvayurappa. So first I speak, play the name Vellato.
Awesome background, Achan. Super.
Of course. So I have no photogenic face. So if any of you do not like, I will better switch off the video and I will like for that. If anybody wants to switch off the this TV, this video, it's not.
No, it's good, Achan. It is nice only. Yeah.
Thanks to that, it's not bothering you. Krishna Guruvayurappa, Gopika Jeevanasmaranam, Govinda, Govinda. Am I audible to you?
Very clear. Yes, very clear. Yes.
Gopika Jeevanasmaranam, Govinda, Govinda. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Charbhujam Prasannavanam Jayil Sarvavishnomopashante. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshal Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Kale Sundaragaram Sadaiga Priyadarsanam Ajnana Nasivam Devam Sadgurum Muralidharam. Murali Mandadakarakamil, Munijana Mohanam, Vetyasthapadam, Vanamaladharanam, Prema Bhakta Mandala Tyagurtidam, Sri Premiga Varidam, Ashreham. Vasudeva Sudam Devam, Kamsajanu Ramadhanam, Devagi Paramanandam, Krishnam Vandem Jagalgurum, Guruvayurappa Sharanam. Saraswati Namastupyam Varade Kamarubini, Vidyarambham Karishyami, Siddharpadame Sada. Vagartha viva sampraktau Vagartha pratipatte Jagada Pidaru Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Sandra Ananda Vabodhatmagam Anupamidam Kala Desha Vidipyam Nurmuktam Nityamuktam Nigamashara Sahasrena Nurbhasyamanam Aspashtam Drishyamatre Punaruru Purusharthatmagam Brahma Tattvam Tattavad Padi Sakshad Guru Pavanavade Andabhagyam Jananam Buddhar Belamesho Dhairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogadam Ajatyam Vakpadatvam Cha Hanumat Smaranat Bhaved. Sri Anjaneya Swami ki jai. Narayan Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudire. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Hare Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Nama Sankirtanam Vesya Sarva Bhava Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkha Samanaha Tam Namami Harim Param. Om Sri Hare Nama, Sri Hare Nama, Sri Hare Nama. Govinda Jeevanasmaranam Govinda Govinda. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sarva Sharanyaya Namaha. By the immense kripa of our Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Sri Sri Muralidhara Swamiji, And by the mercy and compassion of our Avishirya Srinivasa Perumal and our Padmavati Tambirati, coupled with the blessings of our Thakurji and Radharani, for the last many months, say, I think it is nearing an year, we are enjoying abundantly the various vibhutis of our Krishna Bhagavan from Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the Swayambhu or Swayam Krishnastu Bhagavan. Srimad Bhagavatam is a Shashvata Samhita, Shipauta Samhita, or it's a another name is Samadhi Grandham. So many names it has. And it is a Samkshepa of the Sarva Vedanta Saram. Since Shuka Brahmashri tells this to Raja Parikshit, it's also known as Shuka Shastra. The ultimate aim of human birth is nothing but Swaswarupa Sandhanam, or realizing his identity with the eternal self. The ultimate aim of human birth is nothing but Swaswarupa Sandhanam, Swaswarupa Sandhanam, or realizing his identity with the eternal self and attain Brahma. This Brahma Nirvanam can be achieved by studying Srimad Bhagavatam. And only by studying Srimad Bhagavatam, I think. It is written by Sri Vedavyasa Bhagavan, who is one of the avataras of Sakshat Mahavishnu. This establishes that Lord Krishna is the Purnavadaram of Lord Mahavishnu. Krishna Bhagavan is the Akhanda, Nitya, Shuddha, Satya, Buddha, Mukta, Swarupa, and Satchidananda. Krishna is the Purnavadaram of Lord Mahavishnu. Krishna Bhagavan is as the Akhanda, Nitya, Shuddha, Satya, Buddha, Mukta, Brahma, Swarupan. That is Krishna. It is called Satchidananda. Shruti calls it Brahman. Smriti calls it Paramatma. Purana calls it Bhagavan Krishna. And if you permit, I will go for a Guruji Stotra relating to this. An Ugra Stotra, Kritillan one. Excuse me, I cannot sing like that. That I left it for you. If you want, I will send a link for that song beautifully sung by a veteran in our Guruji's, one of the Guruji's disciples. And the song also is known to you all. Very near, recently, Shankarji sing this song. Shankarji knows the meaning well. One day we would ask you to explain all these things. He will be a better veteran in the song. The song is only this one. Undandriru Brahmam Undandriru Guru Pada Dhyaname Nandandriru. The first one is Undandriru. There is existing. Undandriru Brahmam Undandriru. The second one is one. Brahma Onda, Brahma Onne. Undandriru Brahmam Undandriru Guru Pada Dhyaname Nandandriru. You can go to more the meaning. Written by Ramuji and Guruji, all those veterans of our Star Wars, of realized souls. The meaning, know or remain, you should know or remain with the knowledge and experience that the consciousness or Brahman is one within and without. So outside and inside, it is only one. That is the Brahman, that is the consciousness. Since this relates to the existence, conscience, and bliss formula. Existence, conscience, and bliss. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Satchidananda Swarupa. Our God, Krishna, is Satchidananda Swarupa. We are expected to do the Swaswarupa Sandhanam of Krishna to get to Bhagavan. That's the simple meaning of this word. Shall I read again, or is it enough? No response. Are you hearing me?
Yes, that Archana, yes,
Yes,
Nanna,
yes, Archana,
Solungo.
we can hear you very well. Yeah.
Don't repeat.
Yes.
So the next stanza. Kanum kaachugalileല്ലാം കാണാതെ കാഴ്ചയെ നன்றെன்றிரு Kanum kaachugalileல்லாம் കാണാതെ കാഴ്ചയെ നன்றென்றிரு. See, it's a mystic meaning, but it is very clear. In all that we see, that is the world, the prapancham, or in whatever we see with our eyes, remain knowing which is unseen. Or what is the unseen? There's a consciousness within, because of which we see. We can see only because of the conscious inside. That's the Kanatha Kalcha. Remain knowing that it is unseen. The unseen, or that is the seer or the consciousness. That is the unseen thing. Seer, Drishtava. We are inside. The Drishtava or the consciousness within, because of which we see. It is because of the constants inside, the Bhagavan inside, the Chaitanya inside, we see. Otherwise, our eyes are mamsa chakshus, nothing. We will see only outer things. But to see the inward things, we want the anta chakshus, the inside eyes. That is consciousness. That is Chaitanya. That is Bhagavan. That's the second line. The third one. കേൾക്കും ഒളിയിനിലെല്ലാം അനാഹത ഒളിയേ എന്നന്ത്രിரு കേൾക്കും ഒളിയിനിലെല്ലാം അനാഹത ഒളിയേ നന്ത്രിரு. In all the sounds that are heard, or in whatever we hear, remain knowing that listening to anahata sound, that anahata sound is pranavam, omkaram. Remain knowing that listening to the anahata sound or the pranavam of consciousness is indeed the highest state to be attained. Can you follow me? Remain knowing that listening to the anahata sound or this pranavam, that is not easily heard, that is not easily available also. It should be heard, listen, and then listen to her. So concentrate. Pranavam or the consciousness is indeed the highest state to be attained. Then the fourth line, third one, fourth one, third one. Pesum mozhigalilellam mauna mozhiye nandrandriru. Pesum mozhigalilellam mauna mozhiye nandrandriru. What does it mean? In all the sounds that we hear, so it is already over, sorry. The other one, the fourth one. Mugaram vasanegalellam, mugaram vasanegalilellam, vasaneye tirupade nandrandriru. Mugaram vasanegalellam, vasaneye tirupade nandrandriru. In all the languages that we are spoken, or in what we speak, remain knowing that the language of silence, remaining immersed in the experience of consciousness. That's the language of silence. Remaining immersed in the experience of consciousness is indeed the highest state to obtain Bhagavan, to attain that highest state. Then the last one. തീണ്ടും ഉണർവുകളിലെല്ലാം ബ്രഹ്മത്തെ തീണ്ടുവതേ നன்றன்றிரு. തീണ്ടും ഉണർവുകളിലെല്ലാം ബ്രഹ്മത്തെ തീണ്ടുവതേ നன்றன்றிரு. In all the fragrances, also vasanas or desires, the latent, cryptic, hidden vasanas that is kept inside our mind for years together, that are smelled, remain knowing that being without any vasana or without any desires or limiting the desires is indeed the highest state to attain God. In all the senses that are touched and experienced, remain knowing that the experience of Brahman or consciousness is indeed the highest that is to be attained. In all the senses that are touched, our Panchendriya, Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, all our Indriyas, remain knowing that the experience of Brahman or consciousness is indeed the highest that is to be attained. Without Brahma Anandam, without Brahma Jnanam, everything is in vain, fruitless, quite fruitless. So the Brahma Jnana should touch everything in our life, then only it becomes the highest one to attain God. In all the senses that are touched or experienced, remain knowing that the experience of Brahman or consciousness is indeed the highest that is to be obtained. So that's it. Radhe Radhe. And then I continue. Say the Lord Krishna is the Purnavadaram, that is Shuddha Satyam Uttam Swarupam, The Satchidananda Swarup, Sruti calls it Brahman, Smriti calls it Paramatma, Puranas calls it Bhagavan. We should install Krishna, that Bhagavan, as the bright and brilliant Brahma Tattvam in our Antakarana, and let us worship Krishna forever. Now coming to our topic. Among the plethora of topics in Bhagavatam, I am also given a small topic, one, that is the entry of Krishna Bhagavan with Balarama Swami into Mathurya. Into Mathurya, the city of Kamsa or Ugrasena for the namesake. It seems good and befitting that whenever we discuss divine topics, including Vaidikam and Devikam, we should at least take a little effort not to pass it on with a superficial knowledge or superficial and worldly comments. Sometimes, definitely to get some applause and uproar, saying some low cost tamasha or funny wits. Just make it relish. Just try to make it a relish to the bhaktas of Krishna, at least to quench their thirst for spiritual enlightenment without ignoring the truth in it. This is the way our ancient seers, sages, rishis, and our present preceptors should show us. They showed us. So this does not mean that we should not do some funny things or say some funny stories. You can use tamasha of course, you can use tamasha in your speech, in your prasanga or in your writings, all those things. But in Puranas and Puranantaras, there are such stories are there. So, some stories with funds. For example, I will say a small story, very small story. To begin with a small story, Vyasa Bhagavan had 18 daughters. Each one was with a variety of varied characters, different characters and personalities. So, some were sattvic, some were rajasic, and some others were tamasic. The dearest among them was the 18th and the youngest daughter. She was most graceful, sattvic, beautiful, and most lovable to all. As a gift for anyone who wins the hand of this beautiful maiden, Sri Vyasa Bhagavan promised to give a dowry, so to say, with three most precious jewels: Bhakti, Jnanam, and Vairagyam. One more condition he laid down was that the groom should have Guru Parvai, Jupiter's aspect. We will say Guru Parvai Irkanam, Guru Krupa with him. So far, Vyasa Bhagavan didn't get a suitable groom for her. Now, fortunately, we are also happen to be competitors in the game, and we are gaming, and we are continuing the game, and continue the game till our last breaths, waiting to get such a beautiful gift. So, next is like individual countries also. They like individual countries. We are like individuals. Individual means persons, people, like people, normal people, ordinary people. Countries also have Grihapaya. I'm going to say that Mathura has Grihapaya. Countries like Mathura was also in Grihapaya. So many countries are in Grihapaya, we know. Mathura was suffering from Grihapaya for years together. When Krishna comes into Mathura, his Grihapaya also comes to a close, comes to an end. That's what we are going to see in these 41 and 42 chapters, small chapters given to me, which is in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. If it were an ordinary man, it would not have been happened. Otherwise, Krishna is not there. So it is clear that it is some superhuman power that is the entry of Krishna in Mathura is really. And in truth, the entry of Sakshat Brahman, that is Krishna, is what has happened in Mathura. Not Krishna, it is Brahman itself. That is entering into Mathura. Not Krishna's entry, it is the entry of the Brahma, the entry of the godliness, the entry of a fortune, luck for the Mathura. The entry of Krishna in Mathura is really the entry of Sakshat Brahma or Parabrahma. In the later days of Mathura, it is proved as true. Then Akrura saw many Akrura was a very, very, very true bhakta of Krishna. And he was bringing Krishna and Balarama Swami to Mathura in a retha or chariot from Vrindavanam as ordered by Kamsa. Really, I intended to rent a cart, aerial cart, so that we can all tour go. But I didn't get that. So we are going alone. So like individual, see, so keep in mind that we are watching the scenes in Mathura, while entering Krishna, and we are entering along with him. Stuvadasya Bhagavan Drashayitva Jaleva Vuhu Puya Samaharata Krishno Nado Nati Vivaltmanaha. Stuvadastasya Bhagavan Drashayitva Jaleva Vuhu Puya Samaharata Krishno Nado Nati Vivaltmanaha. I think the meaning is clear. Akrura Swami was taking Krishna and Balarama Swami to Mathura. And before entering the city, Akrura Swami washed his hands and face in a river nearby. At this time, Krishna showed him his Vishwarupa in the waters. And the image vanished within no time, as if an artist changes his pose in a drama. It was very quick. He saw the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan in the waters when he trying to wash his face. He was really surprised. We were taken aback. It was so beautiful, so surprising. And he was, his joy knew bounds, but he was stunned. So, which Andarhidam Vichya, Yada Durmajja Satvareha, Kritva Avasyam Cha Avasyagam Sarvam, Vismano, the Jeta Agamata. Seeing this Abhudam in the waters, Akrura Swami did his Madhyana Puja quickly and rushed back to the Retha, where Bhagavan and Balarama Swami were sitting and waiting. Then, Tama Pricha Drishyegesha, Kim De Drishtavivadpudam, Bhumo Vediteyo, Tatatvam Lakshayamahe. Krishna now asked Akrura Swami. Akrura Swami, I think you all know Akrura Swami is the son of a daughter of Kashi Raja. He is the son of the daughter of Kashi Raja. Who is the daughter of Kashi Raja? Gandhini. So he is the son of Gandhini, the daughter of Kashi Raja. And his father was called Shofalka. So he is called, because of the mother's name Gandhini, he is also called, Akrura Swami is also known as Gandhini Sudha. Somebody calls him Babru. I don't know why how that happened. Shofalka was his father, and his father was a courtier in Kamsa, a courtier in the court of Kamsa. But Akrura Swami is very great bhakta of Krishna. Krishna's uncle, in a way, he comes as an uncle also. In a poem written by some Malayalam Kavi, so many Malayalam poets are written about this Ambadiyile Krishna, Ambadiyile Krishna, Ambadiyile Akruran, all those things. Beautiful. Yesterday, our Jayaji was telling the story with the tears rolling down from his eyes. See, me also wet my eyes, hearing that Akrura's bhakti. Aripan Gandanda Trikalbadinya, when Puril Vunakudan Urundan. Very poet is here, Vallatol Mahagavi, Vallatol Narayana Meno, the poet laureate of Kerala. And he wrote, Aripan Gandanda Trikalbadinya, when Puril Vunakudan Urundan. What yesterday Jayaji says. Aripan Kandan, Samudra Putri, daughter of sea. Aripan Kandan, then Kandan, Sasha Mahavishnu Krishna. And then his father, the footprints were in the sands, and on that sand he rolled. Akrura rolled and rolls. If you look at the face of Akrura Swami, now you can see the wonder is still lingering in his eyes. And he was wonderstruck. He was looking like that. Something wonderful in the waters or in the land or in the sky happens, Krishna is asking. Krishna is now asking him, you seem to have witnessed something wonderful in the waters or in the land or in the sky. Science indicates so. What could it be? Krishna is tricky questions. Akrura Swami told Krishna that it is not a wonder because I am seeing all the wonders put together in this prapancham in front of me in flesh and blood, in flesh and blood. Then where I go to, where I need to go to see another wonder. So you are the most wonderful thing in the world, Krishna. The Paramatma laughed. So saying, Akrura Swami was still wondering. His face was still carrying the Adbhudam. So saying, he drove the Retham and they reached the outskirts of Mathura in the evening. If we think why Krishna played with this trick, why he played with this trick, it appears to me, it may appear to you also, it is to convince his dearest Bhakta, his devout Bhakta, about the prabhavam that he possesses, and to show, to make him clear that Kamsa is not going to kill him. See the inner meaning. Kamsa, Krishna loves so deeply. Krishna loves Akrura so deeply. And he is with the Bhakta Vasalyam. And this Bhakta Vasalyam is seen here. See, Akrura is afraid of the fact that Krishna will be killed by Kamsa. It is, he cannot suffer that. He cannot even think of that. But there is still a tinge of doubt in his mind. Will something happen to Krishna? I am coming to fetch him. And will he, the word will say that it was Akrura that brought Krishna to Kamsa's palace to be killed. That's a bad name, ill fame. So he was very afraid. And in order to remove that fear from Akrura's mind, and yes, he is also afraid his name is also will be infamous, because his Akrura means, as Jayaji said yesterday, no Krura. It's very simple, Lola Hridayan. So he was all worried. And in order to remove his worry, Krishna showed this Vishwarupa in waters. Seeing the Vishwarupa, Akrura understood that nothing would happen to Krishna. He is only a piece of nail in front of this Vishwarupa, Kamsa. So that was Bhakta Vasalyam. And then there's a small groups of villagers of Mathura, villagers of Mathura gathering. We will take time, don't worry. Vasudeva and so small gatherings were, I have to look at the gatherings, gradually it collected into heavy masses, voluminous masses in minutes. Meantime, Vasudeva, Nanda, and all other cowherds, boys, Gopis, etc., Gopas, not Gopis, had reached in advance at the city gate of Mathura, and they remained there waiting Krishna and Balarama Swami. By the time Krishna holding his hand, holding the hand of Akrura to enter the city first, he asked Akrura to enter the city first with the Ratha and go to his house and take rest, enough rest. Then Krishna advised Akrura to go to his home and take rest, enough rest. Now I will meet you at your home after a short visit to the city, and thereafter killing Kamsa. How simply he says. Krishna says that I will come to your house after doing my small duties. Akrura persuaded Krishna to be together, but Akrura didn't agree. He said that it is very difficult for him to go alone, but in spite of all his persuasions, Krishna didn't agree. And at last Akrura agreed, and Akrura went home. And also praised Krishna so much about his glories, like Aishwarya given to Aishwarya or prosperities given to Beliha Maharaja, advantages to the people employed by making Ganga useful to the people. So many things were praised Krishna, saying all those things. But Krishna said to Akrura that he will come only after completing his mission. And he is also promised, Krishna also promised Akrura that he will fulfill all his desires, and even to the desires of his friends and sajjanas. Akrura Swami went away nilly-willy And on the way, he did his messenger duty also. He visited Kamsa and told that Krishna has come, and he went home and took rest. Just like a fireworks, fire at the end of the. It is not ignited, but showed the fire to the fireworks. Kamsa was afraid of on hearing this news. Next day, Vasudeva, along with his Anna, Gobas, and all his companies, traveled throughout the city, palaces and mansions and glass houses. Hundreds of thousands of beautiful gopuriyas are seen there with golden doors, granaries, all decorated elegantly and beautifully. The Vandana you should read is very beautiful Vandana, beautiful description of all those things there. Mounting the tops of the mansions, ladies with their lotus face bloomed with delight, showered heaps of flowers on Krishna, like we see in recently in our TVs, showering flowers on Modi ji. Showered flowers. And Krishna and Ramaswamy, they were very attracted. They were attracted. The people were attracted by their beauty and Jagan Mohana Vigraha. And it was like a Mandaleshwara entering a country with his disciples and candidates. Mandaleshwara entering a city. It was like a colorful pageantry. The beautiful scene Bhagavan witnessed was described in the slogas. Whenever you get time, please go through that. It's very beautiful prescriptions. Then Dadasatam Spadigatunga Varam Hemakavadaranam Tamrara Kostam Padikas Dudasadam Udyanamyo Vanopashobidam. The city was with high gateways and portals made of crystals and filled with huge doors of gold and embellished with the ornaments. So many arches were there, and city was also adorned with gardens in delightful, beautiful parks. It was resistant to, it was resonant with the sounds or noises of birds like pigeons and peacocks perched on wooden sheds. The buildings were studded with gems and diamonds, sapphires and corals, pearls and emeralds. Sandal paste was spread over there. It smells, and plantains, Varapayam, and harikna trees were there. In order to greet them, people rushed to them, stopping their work in the middle, food half eaten, half bathed, not fully dressed. Various types of people crowded around them. Ladies were extremely happy in seeing beautiful Krishna. They could not take away their face from Krishna and Balarama Swami. They did archana to them with milk, tea, various kinds of fruits and the like. Then Rajagam Kinjidayandam, Rangakaram Vedagraja, Nishtaya Ajadavasamsi, Taudanyun Uttamanija, Dehya Avayo Samuchidani, Agavamsasi Charhase, Havishyadi Param Sreyo, Daduste Natra Samseha, Rajagam Kinjidayandam, Rangakaram Vedagraja, Nishtaya Ajadavasamsi, Dhaudan Atyuttamanija, Dehyavayoho Samujidani, Agavam Samsi Charhate, Bhavishyati Param Sreyo, Daduste Natra Samseha. Seeing a certain washerman on the way, carrying washed precious clothes and royal dresses, Krishna asked him, please give some special clothes to us. Some of the special clothes Krishna asked. Give him some special clothes you are carrying, and which we deserve to wear. Which Krishna said that which we deserve to wear. You will certainly get highest blessings also. We added that you will get highest blessings if you give these dresses to us. But the Rajagan, the washerman, an arrogant servant of Kamsa, tauntingly replied, calling them murkhas. he asked Krishna, do you always wear such excellent clothes alone while roaming on the mountains and in the world and in the woods? How dare you ask the royal clothes? Oh, foolish ones, get away from here. Soon you should go. You should never make such requests. If you wish to survive, go away from here. Or else Rajavrityas will come and will strip your bonds off. They will slay you here itself. On hearing this, Krishna got angry. So far he was cool, calm, but now he got angry. And using his nail, snatched away the head of the Rajaga, and it fell dead, and he fell dead. On seeing this act of Krishna, his friends ran away with their lives. Krishna took some of the best clothes for them, distributed some to his herds, and some to other people, and leaving the rest there itself. Here the story of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is recalled. I think a spark might have gone through your minds also. Ramachandra Prabhu was during Vanavasa. He experienced 13 years of untold sufferings and tortures. In Ramayana, it was this Rajan who alone despised the Prabhu as guilty of accepting Sita Mata, who happened to be kidnapped and kept in Lanka. As a Mathaga Bhushan, ideal man, Prabhu was quite at that time with the Rajagan. But now it is not Rama, it is Krishna, Kalimari. So he is not so soft as Ramachandra Prabhu. Krishna did not hesitate to punish anyone doing wrong to even others, and especially to his bhaktas. He is Bhakta Parayana, Sarva Saranya, Karunya Murti, Karuna Kadal. So he was not resistant to punish Rajaga. So he punished, he snatched away his head, and he fell dead. And then next day met a weaver, Neitthagaran, manufacturing vastras, who is also a dyer. He's used to paint clothes with different colors. Seeing them, he gave enough colorful dresses to Krishna and Ramaswamy. Bhagavan blessed him abundantly, and they were all very happy. They continued their journey. On the way, they went into the house of a garland maker. Sudama was his name. On seeing them, he fell at their feet. He welcomed them very happily and did puja to them, archa, khyadi, padiyadi, all those things. Admiring and praising Krishna sincerely, he gave them plenty of floral garlands of sweet fragrance. Krishna blessed him lavishly with all kinds of prospects and posterity, along with boons to fulfill all his desires. Here we are seeing the Jiva Jiveswara Bandham. The Jiva Jiveswara Bandham. That relation is dridham, fixed. Jiva Jiveswara Bandham. That relation is dridham or fixed and is eternal or sanatanam. He was immensely happy. And in walking further, they saw people decorating the amphitheater for the wrestling on the next day. So many people were there engaged in different work in making the theater so colorful. It's all for the wrestlers to face Krishna and Ramaswamy in the show next day. And it also was to show the pratapa, the name and fame and reputation of Kamsa, the Alpajivi. See, few steps further from the place on the way, they saw a hunchback woman, young woman of comely appearance. And she was passing with a vessel full of sandal paste, spreading its fragrance everywhere. Krishna, who affords delight and liberty to all people, questioned her casually. Hello, who are you? Oh, handsome woman. And for whom is this candle paste intended? Please tell us the truth. Krishna added, soon good things will happen to you if you do so. If you tell us the truth, you will get good things. You will see good things happening to you. So she was really pleased. Dasyasmiham sundara kamsa sammata Trivakranamahi anleva karmani matpavidam bhojapaderadipriyam vinayuvam konyatamastarhadi. Dasyasmaham sundarakamsa sammada Trivikranamahi anleva karmani matpavidam bhojapaderadipriyam vinayuvam konyatamastarhadi. Sundara. She addressed Krishna. Yes, she addressed Krishna as Sundara. Bhagavan felt horripilation and Pulagangidan. She has 3 curves on her body, hence the name Trigvakra. She continued, I am a Dasi of Kamsa. I am making sandal paste, that's my job. Sandal paste of various colors for Kamsa, the Bhojapati. And he likes buying sandal. So with the contentment and satisfaction on her face, she added, who else other than you both deserves it? They asked there, Krishna and Brahma Swami was standing in front of her, and she said that who else other than both of you, deserves it? Though physically handicapped, she has a high aesthetic sense of beauty, Saundarya Avabodham, sense of beauty. She might have imagined how Krishna will look beautiful when all these are applied. And when the teenagers apply this sandalwood paste, she dreamed so beautiful how they are looking. One is blue hue with Krishna, Jandan with Krishna, and the manya, yellow chandan with Balarama Swami. That is the Sattvic and the Tamasic combination. The Chandanas and the Chandana and the yellow Chandana are Tamasic in nature. But the hue color of Krishna and the white Shweta color of Balarama Swami are Sattvic. Here in our manners and in our minds also, there was this combination, a Samanjasa Sammelan of the Sattvic colors of their body and the Chandan of that Kubja. Mesmerized by the exquisite beauty of Krishna and Balarama Swami, Kubja gave this candleful paste to them with immense joy. Propitious Krishna waited for no time. He, with his foot pressed on the 2 toes of Kubja, raised her chin with his forefinger and middle finger. Immediately, what happens? She became straightened, appeared as a most beautiful damsel with symmetrical body, bulky hips, and full breasts. Disappeared all the 3 curves. It was all on a sudden and quick. That's the power of his majesty. That of this power of his majesty, the Bhagavan. Jivatma, what to say? Jivatma Paramatma Bandham. It is the Jivatma Paramatma Bandham. The Jivatma, when it touches the Paramatma, it changes. It transcends. It transmutes. Everything is changed. Even the darshan of Bhagavan makes us sublime. The joy knew no bounds, reciprocating her gratitude, and with the excessive hope and happiness, she invited Bhagavan and Balarama Swami to her house. She was captivated fully by Krishna. With much difficulty, Krishna comforted and convinced her, saying that he will visit her house soon after finishing some important jobs entrusted with him. So saying, they started walking. They met on their way a group of merchants. They greeted them well and they gave them Malya, Chandana, Tambula, all things. Krishna and Balarama Swami were very happy. And all these show that on seeing Bhagavan, the people suffering on the Durbharanam of Kamsa forgot all the worries for a moment. Bhagavan makes his name Anvartha, Krishna, attractive body, attracting all by his mere presence. Such is the potentiality of the divine power. Now coming to the ladies of Maduravati were totally bewitched by seeing the beauty of Krishna and Balarama Swami. Seeing both the most handsome teenagers. In those days, I think teenagers, even 11, 12, 13 age people will be looking of very youngsters, very youthful, very beautiful, very handsome fellows. They appear to be very beautiful youngsters. they forget, the ladies forget themselves. They didn't realize that the ropes were unsettled, bangles were slipping off from their hands, and their braids loosened. They stood still, they painted pictures spellbound. The imperishable Lord then inquired of the citizens of the place where the bow was. They gradually entered the place. Krishna beheld the bow with his left hand. The bow was wonderful, like a rainbow, beautifully decorated, adorned with the most costly trappings, bejeweled and guarded and worshipped by many people. In spite of the resistance of the people, Bhagavan Krishna entered and seized the bow, strung it, and playfully pulling the string to its maximum extent, broke it into two small pieces within the twinkling of an eye, like an elephant snaps a sugar cane. The crash sound of the bow filled heaven and earth alike, besides the four quarters. In this context, Patadripada in Narayaniam says, Shaha Kamsat Chavanolsavasya Puradaha Prarambhaduryopamaha Swabadhvam Samahadvanistavaviho Deva Naro Vanchara Deva Naro Vanchayata Kamsasyabija Vevadustadurida Kodandakandadui Chanda Pyagada Leche Purusharivai Utkulido Bhutvaya Swaha Kamsat Chavanolsavasya Puradaha Prarambhaduryopamaha Swashabadhvam Samahadvanistava Vibho Deva Naro Manchayat Kamsasyabija Vevadustudurya Kamsasyabija Vevadustudurya Vevadustudurya Kodandakandadui Chandapyahadadachi Purusharadai Utkulido Bhutvaya. That is, the breaking of the bow with a terrific sound was like the heralding drum beat to the festival of Kamsa's destruction. Due to the next day. O Lord, the sound caused horripilation in the gods. It is increased manifold. It overflowed by the shrieks of the gods who were severely beaten by Krishna and Balarama Swami with the broken pieces of the bow. Avaniktanti Gulau Putwa Chirovasetanam Ushatustwam Sukham Jatrim Jatwa Kamsajigashiram. Krishna and Balarama Swami, with their feet duly washed and face and feet washed, ate some rice cooked with milk. They came to know the plan of Kamsa for the next day, but they were least worried. They slept so happily. Kamsa also heard the news from what has happened there, and all news up to date was received by Kamsa. Dirkha Prajagaro Bhiro Durnamittani Durmatihi Bhunyajashto Bhayada Mutyor Dautyagaranicha. Bhagavan slept happily, but on the other hand, after hearing the news, Kamsa felt no sleep. He didn't have a wink of a sleep. Getting no sleep for a long time, the evil-minded Kamsa saw both in dream and while awake many evil portents, foreboding death and foreshadowing infamy. He saw terrible dreams. He almost understood that his Antagan, Kalan, Yemen is very nearby, because those dreams of all those omens were like the messages of death. And he was so much afraid and very much frightened. Then he dreamt many more wild dreams, and see, that's some parameters of the Lakshanas here. His body, he appeared to be, a flame appeared to him as two flames, and his body he saw with holes when it is reflected in a mirror. He heard no sounds of breaths while closing his ear. He's breathing, but he's not hearing his breathing sounds when he closes his ear. And trees appear golden. He failed to see footprints on the sands. And he saw embracing pretas, dead bodies, riding in a donkey, all kinds of ill omens he saw. All these signify messages are sent by the messengers of his Anandan or Kalan. Next day dawned the announcement of wrestling. The next day dawned with the announcement of wrestling. The arena for wrestling was ready, and the people of all kinds collected there. Kamsa also came into the dais. Trumpets and tabors were sounded, and all places were decorated beautifully, also with the garlands, flags, temporary arches, etc. People of the city and country, headed by Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, were seated, as well as chiefs and princes with their thrones, surrounded by ministers. Bhojaraja Kamsa took his seat on the front of the dais in the midst of feudal lords with a heavy heart. Trumpet sounded wild, but they sold in the wrestling class. They entered the arena, and in the midst of cheers, famous wrestlers like Chanurya, Mustiga, Kudan, Tosalagan, Shalan, so many names. So they entered the dais. And Bhattacharya concludes this. Shishte dushta janaischa dushta mahima pratyajapahit bhitya tada sambhasyan pura sambadam parvicharan sayam gado vadigam Sridhamna saharatiga virahajam vedam vadan kriswapat Anandan avatarakaya kadayar vadesha samrachamam. Thy greatness, Krishna, was realized by the good people with love, by the wicked people with fear. Then thou moved about the city, the city, viewing its prosperity, and retained to the city camp in the garden in the evening. Thou talked to Sridhama about the source, about Radha. She talked to Sudama about the sorrow because of the separation of Radha Rani. It was really a very long and extremely sad separation, for after many years only they met each other. It was the longest time in Madhurya. He went at the age of 11 or 12, and he was there for years together. Radharani was waiting anxiously to see him with tears rolling down from her eyes. The teenagers became great adults when they came back. Thou then went to, after eating all this today, they then went to sleep, feeling contented and happy, Krishna. And the impending fulfillment of the purpose of thy incarnation was dreamed by you. Krishna was dreaming the next day's program. Oh Lord, protect us also. Now in the next chapter, we can see Krishna and Balarama Swami entering the wrestling arena. The special invitees of Kamsa were also brought to the dais, followed by all other cow herds. They offered so many presents to Kamsa, and there ends that scene. Balarama Swami and Krishna was watching the gostis of the wrestlers there. And now we are going there to meet Kamsa, the Dvaita Rupi. We are seeing that there the Kamsa and Krishna are in the same dais. Kamsa is the Dvaita Rupi and Krishna is the Advaita Rupi. And in the coming Parvanas, you can see you will be hear the detailed description of all those things later. Now, is the time for me? It's 12:30. Radhe. Shall I stop?
Yeah, Achin, yeah. If you have some more points, you can say, Achin. Few minutes is fine extra, if you want. Or if you're done, also it's fine.
So I will say, go to one sloka from Bhagavatam. It's a good sloka. What do you say?
Yes, yes, please. Yeah.
It's a very good sloga. It is called Uddhared Atmanatmanam Natmanam Avasader. Uddhared Atmanatmanam Natmanam Avasader. Altmaive Atmano Bandhu Altmaive Rigur Atmanaha. Meaning, one must elevate himself by his own mind, not degrade himself as we often do, trying to bring down Bhagavan to solve our squabbles, our petty problems. The mind is the front of the conditioned soul. But to those who have not conquered their mind will be their enemy. This fact is repeatedly emphasized in many of our scriptures, Puranas and Puranantaras. Especially we can see the deepest study of mind in Yoga Vasishta Ramayana, wherein Vasishta Maharshi giving advice for conditioning the mind to the 16-year-old Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. All these being said, we should not forget the cosmic truths and the ultimate aim of all philosophies in the world, including Sankhya, is the Brahma-Atma Aikyam or Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam through self-realization or God-realization. Thank you. Radhe Radhe. Swasti Prajabhyam Paripalayandam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahisha Go Brahmane Peshvavastu Nityam Yoga Samasta Sugno Bhavandu Kayena Vaja Mansindiyarva Buddhyatmana Va Pragadesvabhava Karomi Yadya Sakalam Parasmai Narayana Ayedi Samarpayami. Pardon me my mistakes. I hope today it is enough for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Achan, beautiful.
Thank you. I think it is
But-
not so beautiful, but I tried.
No. It was beautiful thing of like you kind of went into a lot of the areas, right? Like, and you went into details as well of Krishna and Balrama. So, and you took a lot of examples also in explaining. So, really, we loved it, Achan. I think everybody would have loved it in terms of what you conveyed.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
Radhe Radhe Achan. It was
Radhe Radhe.
beautiful.
Thank you
Very
so much for your
beautiful.
kind words. Thank you.
Radhe Radhe.
Blessed to hear you.
Radhe Radhe.
നമസ്കാരം അപ്പാ.
വളരെ നന്നായിട്ടുണ്ട്.
നമസ്കാരം.
Excellent അച്ഛൻ, വളരെ നന്നായിട്ടുണ്ട്.
കുറച്ചുകൂടെ നേരത്തെ വേണ്ടതായിരുന്നു. Now think I should have done it earlier. Now I am pretty old. Even then I tried.
Old is just
No, Achan, you're not.
The strength
You
is
are full of wisdom, Achan.
No.
You're full of wisdom. Thank you so very much.
It's simply sharing the knowledge, that's all. No question of wisdom. Simply sharing the knowledge, that's all.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Radhe Radhe. Namaskar.
Radhe Radhe.
Namaskaram.
Namaskar.
Radhe Radhe അച്ഛൻ.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe.
Thank you.
सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंदा सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. We'll continue with our Parayanam. We should do 10th chapter, right? Sorry, I forgot.
Yes, 10th chapter.
10th chapter na करनी पड़ने लिया. Okay. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. अथ दशमोऽध्यायः. श्रीशुक उवाच. சுகன்யாஜி, எனக்கு அந்த லிஸ்ட் அனுப்பல, நான் தானே படிக்கணும். நான் வெள்ள
ஆமா, 10th and 11th நீங்க தான் படிக்கிறீங்க.
श्रीशुक उवाच. अथ सिन्धु सौवीरपते रघुगणस्य व्रजत इक्षोमत्यास तदेतत्कुलपतिना पिबिकावाह पुरुषान्वेषण समये दैवेनोपसादितः तद्विजवर उपलब्ध एष पीवा युवा संहननांगो को करबद्धूरम् वोढुमलमिति पूर्वविष्टिगृहीतैः सह गृहीतैः प्रसभम् अत दर्ह वाह पिबिकां स महानुभावः यदा हि द्विजवरस्येषु मात्रावलोकानुगतेः न समाहिता पुरुषगतिः तथा विषमकतां स्व शिबिकां रघुगण उपधार्य पुरुषान् अधिवहत आहहे वो धारसाधुः अधिक्रमत किम् इति विषमम् उह्यते यानमिति अदत्त ईश्वर बसशोपालम्भम् उपाकर्ण्य उपाय तुरीयात् संगीत मनसः तं विज्ञापयां बभूवुः न वयं नरदेव प्रमद्धा भवन् नियमानुपताः सात्वेव वहामः अयमधुनैव नियुक्तो अपि न दुतं रतिनानेन सह वोनुमः वयं पारयाम इति सांसर्गिको दोष एव नूनमेकस्यापि सर्वेषां सांसर्गिकानां भवितुम् अर्हतीति निश्चित्य निशम्य कृपण वचो राजा रघुकन उपासित वृद्धो अपि निस्सर्गेण बलात्कृत ईशत् उद्धितमन्योः अविस्पष्ट ब्रह्म तेजसं जातवेशं इव रजसावृतमदिराः अहो कष्टं भ्रातः व्यक्तम् उरु परिश्रान्तो दीर्घम् अध्वानमेक एव ऊहिवान् सुचिरं नादिविवाद संहननांगो जरसाशोपधृतो भवान् सकेनो एवापर एते संकटिन इति बहु विप्रलब्धोऽपि अविद्यया रचित द्रव्यगुण कर्माशय स्वशरमकलेवरे अवस्तुनि संस्थान विषये अहं ममेति अनन्तयारोपित मिथ्या प्रत्ययो ब्रह्मभूतः तूष्णीं शिबिकां पूर्वतु वाह अथ पुनस्व शिबिकायां विषमगतायां प्रगुपित उवाच रघुगणः किमितमरेः त्वं जीवन्मृतो मां गदतीकृत्य भर्तृशासनम् अतिचरसि प्रमत्तस्य च ते करोमि चिकित्सां दण्डपाणिरिव जनतया यतः प्रकृतिं स्वां पदशिष्य इति एवं बहु अबद्धम् अपि भाषमानं नरदेवाभिमानं रजसा तमसानुबद्धेन मदेन तिरस्कृतावेश भगवत्प्रिय निकेतं पंडितमानिनं स भगवान् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्म भूत सर्व भूत सुकृतात्मा योगेश्वर सर्यायां नादि व्युत्पन्नमधिं स्वयमान इव विगतस्मय इदमाह ब्राह्मणोवाच स्वयोदितं व्यक्तम् अविप्रलब्धं भर्तृस्तमे स्याद्यति वीरवारः गन्धुर्यदि स्यात् अधिगम्यद्वा पीवेति राशो न विधाम प्रभाताः स्थौल्यं कार्श्यं व्यधाय आदयश्च शुद्धृद्भयं कलिर्इच्छारजाज निद्रातिर्मन्युर् अहमदक्षुषो देहेन जातस्य हि मेन सन्ति जीवनमुतत्वं नियमेन राजन् आद्यन्तवद्यत् विकृतस्य दृष्टं स्वस्वाम्य भावो ध्रुव ईड यत्र दर्श्योच्यते सो विकृत्य योगः विशेष बुद्धेः विवरं मनाक्ष पश्यामयन् व्यवहारतोऽन्यत् क ईश्वरः तत्र किम् ईहितव्यम् तथापि राजन् करभाम किं ते उन्मत्तमत्त जडवत् स्वसंस्थां कस्य मे वीर चिकित्सितेन अर्थक्यान् भवता शिक्षितेन स्तब्ध प्रमत्तस्य च पृष्ठपेशो विकोवाच एतावत् अनुवाद परिभाषया प्रद्युधीर्य मुनिवर उपशमशील उपतनात्म्य निमित्त उपभोगेन कर्म आरब्धं व्यपनयन् राजयानम् अपि ततो वाह तचापि पाण्डवेय सिन्धु सौवीर पतिः तत्त्व जिज्ञासायां सम्यक् श्रद्धया आति कृतातिकारः तत् हृदय ग्रन्थि मोचनं द्विजवच आश्रित्य बहुयोग ग्रन्थ सम्मतं स्वरया बहृह्य शिरसोपादमूलम् उपश्रुतः समापयन् विगत नृपदेव स्मय उवाच तत्त्वं निगूढ चासि द्विजानां बिभर्षि सोद्रं कथमोऽवतौतः कस्याति पुत्रस्य इहाय कस्मात् हेमाय नश्यसे नोदशुक्लः नाहं शङ्के स्वराजवज्रात् न त्रयक्षशूलात् न यमस्य दण्डात् नाग्न्यग्र सोमानिल विद्यपास्त्रात् शङ्के वृषं ब्रह्मकुलावमानात् तद् ब्रूह्य संघो जनवन्निकोड विज्ञान वीर्यो विचर्य विचरस्य पारः अचांसि योग कथितानि साधो न नक्षमन्ते मनसा विभेदुम् अहं च योगेश्वरम् आत्मतत्त्व विधा मुनीनां परमं गुरुं वै प्रष्टुं प्रबुद्धः किमिहारणं तत् साक्षात् हरिं ज्ञान कलावतीर्णं स वै भवान् लोक निरीक्षणार्थम् अव्यक्तलिङ्गो विचरत्य योगेशानां गतिम् अन्धबुद्धिः कथं विचक्षित गृहाय बन्धः दुष्टश्रम कर्मत आत्मनो वै भर्तुकन्दोः भवतच्चानुमन्येः यथा हदोधान यनाद्यभावात् समूल इष्टो व्यवहारमार्गः ताल्यग्नितापात् पायसोभितापः तत्तापतस्तण्डुल गर्भरन्तिः देहेन्द्रियस्वाशय तन्निकषात् तत्संस्मृतिः पुरुषस्यानुरोधात् शास्ताभिगोप्ता नृपति प्रजानाम य किंकरो वैन विनष्टि भीष्टम स्वधर्म आराधनम अच्युतस्य यतीहमानो विजहाद्य घौघम तन्मे भवान् नरदेवाभिमान मदेन दुच्छीकृत सत्तमस्य कृषिष्ट मैत्री दुषमागबन्धो यथा तरे सद अवध्यानमंहः न विक्रिय विश्व सुकृतकस्य साम्येन वीतापि मते सितापि महत् विमानात् स्वगतादिमात्रंग नंक्षन्ति अधूरात् अपि स्थूलपानिः श्रीमद्भागवते महाभारतं पंचमस्कन्धमोऽध्यायः अथ एकादशाध्यायः ब्राह्मण उवाच अकोविद गोविद बाधान् वदस्यतो नादिविधामरिष्टः तशूरयो हि व्यवहारमेनं तत्त्वावमर्शेन सह मनन्ति तथैव राजन् उरुकाः नेद वितान विद्योर्विजुम्बिकेशो न वेदवादेषु हि तत्त्ववादः प्रायेण शुद्धो नु सकाशिवादोः न तस्य तत्त्व ग्रहणाय साक्षात् वरीयसी अपि वाससा समासन् स्वप्ने निरुक्त्या गृहमेधि सौख्यम न यस्य हेयानुमितं स्वयं स्यात् यावन्मनो रसा पुरुषस्य तत्त्वेन वा तमसा वन्वानुरुद्धं चेतोभिराकूदिभिरातनोति निरङ्कुशं कुशलं चेतनं वा स वासनात्मा विषयोपरक्तो गुणप्रवाहो विकृत षोडशात्माः बिभ्रत् पृथङ् नामपि रूपभेदम् अन्तर्बहिष्वं स पुरैतनोति दुःखं सुखं व्यतिरिक्तं च देव्रं कालोपपन्नं फलम् आव्यनक्तिः आलिङ्ग्यमायरा अन्तरात्मा स्वदेहिनं संश्रुति कक्रकूटः तावानयं व्यवहार सदाविः क्षेत्रज्ञ साक्ष्यो भवति स्थूल सूक्ष्मः तस्मान् मनोलिङ्गम् अतो वितन्ति गुणा गुणत्वस्य परावरस्य गुणानुरक्तं व्यसनान् जन्तोः क्षेमाय नैर्गुण्य मतो मनस्यात् यदा प्रदीपोः कृतवर्तिमश्नाः शिकाः साधु मा वदति ह्यन्यता स्वं पदं तदा गुणकर्मानुबद्धं वृत्तिर्मन श्रेयत अन्यत्र सत्वम् एकादशासन् मनसो हि वृत्य आकूतय पञ्चदियोभिमानः मात्राणि कर्माणि पुरं जतासा रन्ति हैकादश वीरभूमिः गन्धाकृति स्पर्शस श्रवांसि विसर्गरत्यपि जल्पशिल्पाः एकादशं स्वीकरणं भमेति चय्यामहं द्वादशम् एक आहो द्रव्य स्वभावाशय कर्मकालः एकादशामीं मनसो विकाराः सहस्रशः शतश कोटिश्च क्षेत्रज्ञो न मितो न स्वतस्योः क्षेत्रज्ञ एता मनवो विबुधिः जीवस्य माया तस्य नित्याः आविर्हिता क्वापि तिरोहिता च शुद्धो विषष्टे यभिदुद्धतोः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुष पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिर् अध परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमायया आत्मन्य यभिधीयमानः यथा निलस्वासावर जङ्गमानाम् आत्मस्वरूपेण निविष्टहीषत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मेदम् अनुप्रविष्टः न यावत् एतां तनुभृन्मनरेन्द्रः दूयमायं वयुनोदेन विमुक्तसङ्गो द्विजषष्ठ पत्नो वेदात्मतत्त्वं प्रमतीह भावत् न यावत् एतन्मन आत्मलिङ्गं संसार तापावपनं जनस्य यच्छोग मोहामय रागलोभ वैरानुबन्धं मतामृतेः भ्रातृव्यमेनं तद् अदब्रवीर्यम् उपेक्षयात् यदितम् अप्रमत्तः गुरोर्हरेः तर्ण उपासनास्त्रो जहि व्यलीकम् स्वयमात्मविमोशम् श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमितायां नाम पंचमस्कन्धे ब्राह्मण रघुगण संवादो एकादशोऽध्यायः। श्री हरिये नमः हरिये नमः हरिये नमः। गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्द सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। सुकन्या जी 12। सुकन्या जी इरकेला? हेलो
Yes, Jaiji, Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. அது द्वादशोऽध्यायः கரெக்டா தானே படிக்கிறேன்?
ஆமா द्वादश करेक्ट ஆமா रघुगणवाच।
द्वादशोऽध्यायः रघुगणोवाच नमो नमः कारणविग्रहाय स्वरूपतुच्छे कृतविग्रहाय नमो अवधूत द्विजबन्धुलिङ्ग निगूढ नित्य अनुभवाय तुभ्यं स्वरामयार्थस्य यथा घटं सत् निगाध दग्धस्य यथा हिमाम्बः कुद्धेन मानादिविदष्ट दृष्टेः ब्रह्मन्वचष्टे अमृतम् अशुद्धम् औषधं मे तस्मात् भवन्तं नम संशयात् रक्ष्यामि पश्चात् अधुना शुभोधम् अध्यात्मयोग ग्रथितं तवोक्तम् आख्याहि कौतूहल चेतसो मे यदाह योगेश्वर दृश्यमानं क्रियाफलं सद्व्यवहार मूलम् न्याह्यञ्च सात्वत्वं विमर्शनाय भवानमस्मिन् द्रमते मनो मे। ब्राह्मणोवाच अयं जनो नाम चलन् पृथिव्यां यः प्रार्थिव कस्य हेतोः तस्यापि जाङ्घ्योर् अधिकुल्पजङ्घा जानोरुमध्योर्शिरोधरां सह अंसे अधिधारविशिबिकचायस्यां सौवीरराजेत्य प्रदेश आस्ते यस्मिन् भवान् रूढ निजाभिमानो राजांसि सिन्धुषु इति दुर्मदान्तः सोच्यानि मां स्वम् अधिकष्टधीनां विष्ट्याग्निगृह्णन् अनुग्रहोऽसि जनस्य गोप्तास्मि विकत्तमानो न शोभसे वृद्ध शुभासु दृष्टः यदाशितादेव चराचरस्य विदामनिष्ठान् प्रभवं च नित्यं तन्नामतो अन्यद् व्यवहारमूलं निरूप्यतां सत्क्रिययानुमेयम् एवं निरुक्तं क्षितिशब्दवृत्तम् आसन्निधानात् परमाणवो ये अविद्यया मानसकल्पितास्ते येषां समूहेन कृतो विशेषः एवं कृशं स्थूलम् अनुबृहत्यत् अचस्त सज्जीवम् अजीवम् अन्यत् द्रव्यास्व भावस्य कलाकर्मणां जयावेहि कृतं द्वितीयं ज्ञानं विशुद्धं परमार्थमेकम् अनन्तरं त्वा बहिर्ब्रह्म सत्यं प्रत्यक् प्रशान्तं भगवच्छब्द सम्यं यद्वासुदेवं कवयो वदन्ति रघुगणे तत्तपसा न याति न चेचया निर्वपना प्रणाद् गृहाद्वा न छन्दसा नैव जलानि सूर्यैः विना महत्पादरजो अभिषेकम् यत्रोत्तम श्लोक गुणानुवादः प्रस्तूयते ग्राम्य कथा विघातः निश्चेव्यमानो अनुदिदुं मुमुक्षोः मतिं सतिं यच्छति वासुदेवे अहं पुरा भारतो नाम राजा विमुक्त दृष्टा श्रुता संगबन्धः आराधनं भगवत ईहमानो मृगो अभवं मृगसङ्गाततार्थः समां स्मृति मृगदेह वीर कृष्णार्चन प्रभाव नो जहाति अतोऽहं जनसङ्गात् असङ्गो विशङ्कमानो अविवृतश्चरामि तस्मान्नरो असङ्ग सुसङ्गजात ज्ञानासिनेहैव न मोहः हरिन्तदेया कथनाश्रुताभ्यां लब्धस्मृतिः याति अतिपारमत्वनः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां पञ्चमस्कन्धे ब्राह्मण रघुगण संवादे द्वादशोऽध्यायः। श्री हरे नमः, श्री हरे नमः, श्री हरे नमः। गोपिका जीवन स्मरणं गोविन्दा गोविन्दा। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। श्री गुरुवायूरप्पा शरणं। राधे राधे।
राधे राधे। कृष्ण गुरुवायूरप्प। त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः। ब्राह्मण उवाच दुरते अध्वन्यजयादिवेशितो रजस्तम तस्तु सत्त्वविभक्तवर्मदृक् स एष सार्धोर्तवर परिभ्रमन् पाडवीं यादि न शर्म विन्दति यस्यामिमेषं नरदेवदस्य वा सार्थं विलुम्बन्ति कुनायकं बलाद् गोमायवो यत्र हरन्ति सार्थिकं प्रमत्तमाविश्यधोरणं मृगाः प्रभूतवीरुत्तणगल्मगुहरे कठोरदंशैर्मशकैर्वद्रुदः क्वचित्तु गन्धर्वपुरं प्रपश्यति क्वचित् चाश्चर्यया उन्मुखगृहं निवासतो यद्यविणात्मबुद्धिः ततस्ततो धावति भो अटव्यां क्वचिच्च व्यर्थो वात्योत्थितपां सुधूम्राः दिशो न जानाति रजस्वलाक्षः अदृश्यजिल्लीश्वरकर्णशूल उलोकवाप्ति विविधान्तरात्मा अपुण्यपृष्ठान् शयदे शुधार्थितो मरीयतो यानि अभिधावति क्वचित् विदोया शरीरोऽभियादि परस्परं चालशते निरन्तः आस्ताद्यदावं क्वचिदग्नितप्तो निर्विद्यते क्वचिच्छर्घदासु सूर्यहृतस्व क्वचिधर्मचेता शोचन् विमुखेन् भूयादिकस्मलं क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टः प्रमोदते निवृतवन्मुहूर्तं चलन् क्वचित्कण्टकशर्कराङ्घ्रि नगारुरुक्षो विमनायिवास्ते पदे पदेभ्यन्तरवन्निदाद्रिता कौडुम्बिककुध्यति वै जनाय क्वचिन्निगीर्ण अजराहिना अजनो नावेदि किञ्चित् विनोविद्धा दष्टस्म शेदे क्वच दण्डसूगैः अन्धोन्दगुवे परितस्मिरे तमिश्रे करहिस्मचित् क्षुद्ररसान्विजिन्वन् तन्मक्षिकाभिर्विदितो विमानः तत्रात्रिकृच्छात् प्रलब्धवानो बलात् विलुम्बन्त्यत तं ततोऽन्ये क्वचिच्च शीतारववादवर्षा प्रतिक्रियां गत्वनीशास्ते क्वचिन्विधो विवणन् यच्च किञ्चित् विद्वेषदृच्छत्युदवित्तशाठ्यात् क्वचित् क्षीणधनुस्तस्मिन् शय्यासनस्थानविहारहीनः याजन् परात् अप्रतिलब्धकामः पारक्यदृष्टल्यपदेवमानम् अन्योन्यवित्त व्यतिशङ्गवृद्ध वैरानुबद्धो विधश्च अध्वन्यमुष्मिन् उरुगृच्छवित्त बद्धोपसर्गैर्विहरन् विपन्नः तां स्तान् विपन्ना सहितत्र विहाय जातं परिगृह्य स्वार्थः आवर्ततेऽद्यापि न कश्चित् अत्र वीरोऽर्थन पारमुपैति योगम् मनशिनो दृर्जितदिर्गदे दिग्गजेन्द्र ममेति सर्वे भूय बद्धवैराः मृदे शैर्नरु तद्व्रजन्ति यन्यस्तदण्डो गतवैरोऽपि याति प्रसज्जति क्वापि तथा भुजाश्रय तदाश्रय अव्यक्तवदृशस्पृहा कदाचित् हरिचक्रतस्त्रसन् संख्यं विदते भगकङ्गशुद्धैः तैर्वञ्चितो हंसकुलं सीमा समाविशन् अरोजेन् शीलमुपैति वानरान् तज्जादिरासेन सुन्दरन्द्रियः परस्परोद्विष्णविस्मृतावति रमेश्वरं स्यन् सुतधारवत्सलो व्यवायदीनो विवशस्वबन्धने क्वचित् प्रमादात् गिरिगन्धरे पतन् वल्ली गृहीत्वा गजगभीरास्थितः अतः कथञ्चित् स विमुक्तावधः पुनश्च सार्थं प्रविशत्यरिन्दम अध्वन्यमुष्मिन् वजयानिवेशितो प्रपञ्चनोऽद्यापि न वेद कश्चन यहुगणत्वमपि अध्वन्योऽस्य संस्त्यस्तदण्ड कृतभूतमैत्रः असज्जिदात्मा हरिसेवया शिरं ज्ञानासिम् आदाय तरादिपारं राजोवाचाहो न जन्माखिलसिंहशोभनं किं जन्मभिस्तोपरै अपुष्मिन् यत् न यत् हृदि श्रीकेश यश कृतात्मनां महात्मनां प्रचुर समागमः न हि अद्भुतं त्वच्चरणाब्जरेणुभिः हदामसो भक्तिरधोक्षते मल्या मुहूर्तिगात् यस्य समागमाच्च मे दुस्तर्कमूल अभगतो विवेकः नमो मद्भ्योऽस्तु नमः शिशुभ्यो नमो युवभ्यो नमः वधुभ्यः ये ब्राह्मणाङ्गाम् अबुधोदलिङ्गाः शरन्ति तेभ्यः शिवमस्तु राज्ञाम् नमो महद्भ्यस्तु നമോ മഹദ്ഭ്യോസ്തു നമ ശിശുഭ്യോ നമോ യുവഭ്യോ നമഃ വടുഭ്യഃ യേ ബ്രാഹ്മണാം ഗാം അവധൂതലിംഗാം ശരന്തി ദേഭ്യ ശിവമസ്തു രാജ്ഞാം. ഭഗവാനേ കൃഷ്ണ. ശ്രീശുവാച ഇത്യവമുത്തരാമാദഃ സ വൈ ബ്രഹ്മർഷിസുത സിന്ധുപതയ ആത്മസതത്വം വിഗണതയ പരാനുഭാവക പരമകാരുണിക തയാ ഉപദിശ്യരഘൂഗണേന സ കരുണം അഭിവന്ദിത ചരണ അപൂർണാർണവ ഇവ നിഭൃത കരുണോർമ്മ്യാശയ ധരണിം ഇമാം വിഭജിചാര. സൗവീര സൗവീരപതിരവി സുജന സമഗവ സമാവഗത പരമാത്മസത്വ തത്വാത്മനി അവിദ്യ അത്യാരോപിതാം ച ദേഹാത്മമതി വിസസർജ ഏവ ഹി നൃപ ഭഗവത് ആശ്രിതാനുഭാവഃ. രാജോവാച യോ ഹവാ ഇഹ ബഹുവിധ മഹാഭാഗവത ത്വയാ വിഹിത പരോക്ഷേണ വചസാ ജീവലോകഭവദ്വാ സഹി ആര്യമനീഷയാ കൽപ്പിത വിഷയ ന അഞ്ജസാ അവിത്പന്ന ലോകസമധിഗമ അത തദേവ ഇതത് ദുരവഗമം സമവേദാനുകൽപ്പേന നിർദ്ദിശ്യതാമിതി. ഇത് ശ്രീമദ് ഭാഗവത മഹാപുരാണേ പാരമംസംഹിതായാം പഞ്ചമസ്കന്ധേ ത്രയോദശോധ്യായ. ശ്രീ ഹരേ നമ ശ്രീ ഹരേ നമ ശ്രീ ഹരേ നമ. ഗോപികാജീവന സ്മരണം ഗോവിന്ദ ഗോവിന്ദ. സദ്ഗുരുനാഥ് മഹാരാജ് കി ജയ്. പിന്നെ ഗുരുവായൂരപ്പ ശരണം. രാധേ രാധേ.
രാധേ രാധേ. പോയോ?
ആ
ശരി. ചതുർദശോധ്യായ സംസാരാടവി എന്ന രൂപകത്തിന്റെ അർത്ഥസ്പഷ്ടീകരണം. സകോവാദ യേഷ ദേഹാത്മാനിനാം വിശേഷ വികൽപ്പിത വിനിർമ്മിത വിവിധ ദേഹാവലിഭിഃ വിയോഗ സംയോഗാദി അനാദി സംസാരാനുഭവസ്യ ദ്വാരഭൂതേന ഷഡിന്ദ്രിയവർഗേണ തസ്മിൻ ദുർഗാദ് വദത് അസുഗമേ അധ്വനി ആപതതി ഈശ്വരസ്യ ഭഗവതഃ വിഷ്ണോർ വംശവർത്തിന്യാം ആയയാ ജീവലോകോയം യഥാ വാണിക്യ സാർത്ഥോ അർത്ഥപരഃ സ്വദേഹ നിഷ്പാദിത കർമാനുഭവഃ ശ്മശനാവത് അശിവ തമായാം സംസാരാടവ്യാം ഗതഃ ആദ്യവേ വിഫല ബഹുപ്രയോഗേഹ തത്താപോപശമനീം ഹരിഗുരു ചരണാരവിന്ദ മതകരാനുപദവീം അവരുന്തേ യസ്യാം ഊഹ വാ ഏതേ ഷഡിന്ദ്രിയ നാമാനഃ കർമ്മണാ ദസ്യ വാ ഏവ തേ അദ്യതാ പുരുഷസ്യ ധനം യത്കിഞ്ചിത് ധർമ്മ ഉപൈകികം ബഹോ കൃത്സാധിഗതം സാക്ഷാത് പരമപുരുഷാരാധന ലക്ഷണഃ യോസൗ ധർമ്മസ്ത്വം തോ സാമ്പരായ ഉദാഹരന്തി തദ്ധർമ്മ്യം ധനം ദർശന സ്പർശന ശ്രവണ ആസ്വാദന അപഘ്രാണ സങ്കല്പ വ്യവസായ ഗ്രാമ്യോപഭോഗേന കുനാദസ്യ അജിതാത്മനഃ യഥാ സാർത്ഥസ്യ വിലുംബന്തി അത ച യത്ര കൗടുംബിക ധാരാപത്യാദയഃ നാംനാ കർമ്മണ മൃഗസൃഗാല ഏവ അനിച്ഛതോപി അദര്യസ്യ കുടുംബിന ഉരണ കവി സംരക്ഷ്യമാണം മിഷതോപി ഹരന്തി യഥാ ഹി അനുവത്സരം ദൃശ്യമാണമഭി അതദ്ദഗ്ധബീജം ക്ഷേത്രം പുനരേവ ആവപനകാലേ ഗുൽമതൃണ വീരുദ്ഭിഃ ഗഹുരമിവ ഭവതി ഏവമേവ ഗ്രഹാശ്രമഃ കർമ്മക്ഷേത്രം യസ്മിന്ന ഹി കർമാണി ഉത്സീദന്തി യദയം കാമകരണ്ട ഏഷ ആവസതഃ തത്ര ഗത ദംശ മശക സമാവ സദൈഃ മനുജൈ ശലഭ സുഗന്ധ ശകുന്ദ തസ്കര മൂഷികാദിഭിഃ ഉപരുധ്യമാന ബഹുപ്രാണഃ ക്വചിത് പരിവർത്തമാനഃ അസ്മിൻ അധ്വനി അവിദ്യാ കാമകർമ്മഭിഃ ഉപരക്ത മനസാ അനുപന്നാർത്ഥം നരലോകം ഗന്ധർവനഗര ഉപന്ന ഇതി മിഥ്യാദൃഷ്ടിഃ പശ്യതി തത്ര ച ക്വചിത് ആദപോദക നിർഭാൻ വിഷയാൻ ഉപധാവതി പാന ഭോജന വ്യവയാദി വ്യസന ലോലുപഃ ക്വചിത് അശേഷ ദോഷ നിഷദനം പുരീഷ വിശേഷ തത് വർണ്ണഗുണ നിർമ്മിത മതിഃ സുവർണം ഉപാദി അഗ്നി കാമകാതര ഇവ ഉൽമുഖ പിശാചം അത കഥാചിത് നിവാസവാനീയ ദ്രവണാദി അനേക ആത്മോപജീവന അഭിനിവേശഃ एतस्यां संसाराडव्यां यतस्ततः परिधावति क्वचित् वाद्योपम्याय प्रमदाय आरोपितः तत्काल रजसा रजनीभूत इव असाधु मर्यादः रजस्वलाक्षोऽपि देवता अधिरजस्वलमधिः न विजानाति क्वचित् सकृत अवगत विषय वैदग्ध्यः स्वयं परापि ध्यानेन विभ्रंशित स्मृतिः तयैव मरीचितोय परायान् तानेव अभिधावति क्वचित् उलूकचिल्लीसनवद अधिपुरुष रभसाडोपं प्रत्यक्षं परोक्षं वा त्रिपुराज कुल निर्भर्षितेन अधिव्यथित कर्णमूल हृदयः स यदा दत्तपूर्वसुहृदः तदा कारस्कर काकतुण्डादि अपुण्य द्रुमलता विशोद पानवत् उभयार्थ शून्य द्रविणान् जीवन मृतान् स्वयं जीवन म्रियमाण उपधावति एकदा हस्तप्रसङ्गाद निगृतमधि विदग स्रोतः स्खलनवत् उभयतोऽपि दुःखदं पागण्डम् अभियाति यदा तु परबाधयान्त आत्मने नोपनम् अधितदा हि पितृपुत्रबर्हिष्मतः पितृपुत्रान् वा स खलु भक्षयति क्वचित् आसाद्य गृहं दाववद प्रियार्थ विधुरम् असुगोदर्घं शोकाग्निना दह्यमानः पृष्ठं निर्वेदम् उपगच्छति क्वचित् कालविषमिद राजकुल रक्षसा अपहृत प्रियतम धनासुः प्रमृतः इव विगत जीवलक्षण आस्ते कदाचित् मनोरथोपगत पितृपितामहादि असदति स्वप्न निर्वृति लक्षणम् अनुभवति क्वचित् ग्रहाश्रम कर्म चोदन अधिभरगिरि आरुरुक्षमाणः लोकव्यसन कर्षितमानः कण्डक शर्करा क्षेत्रं प्रविशनिव सीदति क्वचित् दुस्सहेन कायाभ्यन्तरवह्निना गृहीतसारः स्वकुटुम्बाय कृत्यति स एव पुनः निद्रा जगर गृहीतः अन्धे तमसि मग्नः शून्यारण्य इव चेदेत् नान्यत् किञ्चन वेद शव इव अवविक्तः कदाचित् भग्नमान दंष्टः दुर्जन दन्तशूकैः अलप्त निद्राक्षणः व्यथित हृदयेन अनिक्षीयमाण विज्ञानः अन्धकूपे अन्धवत् पतति हर्हि स्म चित्काम मधुलवान् विजिन्नन् यथा परदार परद्रव्याणि अवरुन्धान राज्ञा स्वामिभिर्वा निहितः पतति अपारे निरये अथ च तस्मादुभयादभिः कर्मास्मिन् आत्मनः संसारावनम् उदाहरन्ति मुक्तस्ततः यदि बन्धाद देवदत्त उपाच्छिनति तस्मादपि विष्णुमित्र इति अनवस्थितिः
राधे 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 अम्मा
राधे राधे
क्वचित् सीदवादात्यनेकादि दैविक भौतिक आत्मीयानां दशानां प्रतिनिवारणे अकल्पो दुरन्तचिन्तया विशन्नास्ते क्वचिन्मिदो व्यवहरन् यत्किञ्चित् धनमन्येभ्यो वा कागिनिका मात्रम् अप्यपहरन् यत्किञ्चित् वा वित्वेषमेधि वित्तशाट्यात् अत्वन्यमुष्मिन्निम उपसर्गास्तदा सुख दुःखराह द्वेष भयाभिमान प्रमोदम् उन्मादत शोक मोह लोभ मात्सर्य ईर्ष्या अवमान शुद्विभासादि व्याधि जन्म जरा मरणादयक वापि देव मायया स्त्रिया भुजलदोपकूटक प्रस्कन्द विवेक विज्ञानो यत् विकार गृहारां बाकुल हृदयस्थ अवसक्त सुध दुहितृ कलत्र भाषिदावलोक विशेषित ताप कृत हृदय आत्मानम् अजितात्मा अपारे अन्ते तमसि बृहिणोति कदाचिश्वरस्य भगवतो विष्णोश्चक्रात् परमान्वादि द्विविपार्थाववर्ग कलोपलक्षणात् परिवेत्तिकेन वयसा रक्मसा हरदाभ्रम दृढस्तम्भादीनां भूतानाम् अनिमिषदो मिषदां विस्त्रस्त हृदयस्येवम् एव ईश्वरं कालचक्रनिजायितं साक्षात् भगवन्तं यज्ञपुरुषम् अनादृत्य भाखण्ड देवताः गङ्गकृत्र भगवडप्रया आर्यसमे कृताः साङ्केत्येन अभिदत्तते यदा भाखण्डभिः आत्मभञ्जितैस्तैतरु तैरुरु वाञ्छितो ब्रह्मकुलं समावसन्तेषां शीलम् उपनयनादि श्रौतस्मार्थ कर्मानुष्ठानेन भगवतो यज्ञपुरुषस्य आराधनमेव तत्तरोचियन् सूत्रकुलं भजते निगमाचारे असितिदो यस्य मिथुनीभावः कुटुम्बभरणं यदा वानराजातेः रजातेः तत्रापि निरवधोतक स्वैरेण विहरन् अधिकृपणबुद्धिः अन्योन्य मुखवीक्षणादिदन ग्राम्य कर्मणैव विश्रम्त कालावधिः क्वचित् रूम दैहिकार्थेषु गृहेषु रंस्यन् यदा वानरः सुदधारवत्सलो व्यवायक्षण एवं मत्तनि अवरुन्दानो मृत्कजभया तमसि गृहन्तरप्राये क्वचिद वदाति अनेक दैविक लौकिकात्मीयानां दुःखानां प्रतिनिवारणे अकल्पो दुरन्तविषये विषन्यास्ते क्वचिन्मतो व्यवकरन् किञ्चिन्नम् उभयादिवित्तसाठ्येन क्वचिच्छीनधनक सय्यासनासादि उपभोगविहीनो यावत् अप्रतिलप्त मनोरथोपकदादेन वसिदम् अधिस्ततस्थो अवमानादीनि जनतभिलभते एवं वित्त व्यतिशङ्क विवृत्त वैरानुपत्तोऽपि पूर्ववासनया मिद उत्पगी यदा भवगति एतस्मिन् संसाराध्वनि नाना क्लेश उपसर्ग बाधित आबन्ध विपन्नो यत्र यस्तमोह भावेदरस्तत्र विसृज्य जातम् उपादाय कोशन्मुख्यन् बप्यद्यवदन् क्रन्दन् संहृष्यन् कायन् नह्यमानः साधुवर्जितो नैवावर्तते अद्यापि यदा आरब्ध एष नरलोकसार्थो यमत्मनः पारमुपदिशन्ति यदिदं योगानुशासनं न वा एतत् अवरुन्धते यन्नस्तदण्डामुनयः उपशमशीलाः उपरदात्मनः समवगच्छन्ति यदि वेदिः भजदीनो यद्विनो ये वै राजस्यः किं तु परं स्मृते सैरन् अस्यामेव ममेयमिति हृदवैरानुबन्धायं विसृज्य स्वयमुपसंहृताः कर्मबलिम् अवलम्ब्य तद आपतः कथञ्चित् नरकात् विमुक्त प्रेवेप्यं संसारात्मनि वर्तमानो नरलोकसार्थम् उभयादि एवम् उपरिगतोऽपि तस्येदं वगायन्ति आशवस्येग राजस्यैर्मनसापि महात्मनः नानुवत्मार्गगी नृपो मक्षिकेव गरुत्मदः यो दुस्यजन् तारसुधान् सुकृद्राज्यं हृदि स्पृशः जहोभ्यैव युवैवम् अलवत् उत्तम श्लोक लासक योधुस्त्यजान् शिदि सुदस्वजनार्थधारान् रात्यां श्रियं सुरवरैः सदयावलोकां नैचं नृपस्तदुचितं मगधा मधुत्वित् सेवानुरुक्त मनसाम् अपवोऽपि पल्गुः यज्ञाय धर्मपदिये विधिने पुनाय योगाय सांख्यशिरसे प्रगदीश्वराय नारायणाय हरये नमः इत्युदरं हास्यन् मृगत्वमिविक समुदाजहार यज्ञाय धर्मपदिये विदिदै उपनाय योगाय सांख्यशिरसे प्रदीक्तीश्वराय नारायणाय हरये नमः इत्युदारं हास्यन् मृगत्वमपिक समुदाजहार य इदं भागवत सभाजिदावदाद गुणकर्मणो राजस्ये परदस्यानुचरितं स्वत्ययनम् आयुष्यं धन्यं यशस्यं स्वर्ग्याभवर्ग्यं वा अनुस्कृणोति आज्ञास्यपदि अभिनन्दति च सर्वा एवाशिष आत्मन आसास्तेन काञ्चन परदैति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पंचमस्कन्धे परदोभाग्याने पारक्ष्व विवरणं नाम चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः। श्रीहरये नमः श्रीहरये नमः श्रीहरये नमः। अथ पंचशोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच परदस्यात्मजः सुमद्रिणाम् अभिहितो यमुहवाव केचित् भागण्डिन ऋषभपदवीम् अनुवर्तमानं च नार्या अवेदसमां नादां येवादां स्वमनीषया आभियस्य कलो कल्पयिष्यन्ति। श्रीहरये नमः श्रीहरये नमः श्रीहरये नमः। सर्वत्र गोविन्द नाम संकीर्तनं गोविन्द गोविन्द। அதே ராஜி
ராஜகி ஜெயம். மாமி நீங்களே ஆரம்பிச்சிடுங்க பாட்டு.
सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। सर्वं कृष्णार्पणमस्तु। जय जय गोविंद जय हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय हरि गोविंद गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे। जय बोलो राधा रमण भक्त श्री कोलाल की जय। करकल्पित गव्यमाश्रेहं करुणारसपूरितान्तरङ्गं कमलायदलोचनं कुमारं कमनीयगदारसं मुकुन्दं प्रेमवात्सल्य सम्पूर्ण प्रमोदकुललोचनौ कृष्णस्य पितरो वन्दे श्रीयशोदा व्रजेश्वरौ। जयतु जयतु नित्यं गोकुलं दिव्यधाम जयतु जयतु रामो रोहिणी नन्दनश्च जयतु जयतु देवो भक्तकोलाहलोलयम् जयतु जयतु लोके व्यासपुत्रस्य वाणी गोविन्द निज भक्तेन प्रेमिके तेन कीर्तितं गोविन्द सदगं भूया सर्वमङ्गलं सिद्धये गोविन्द सदगं भूयात् सर्वमङ्गलसिद्धये गोविन्द सङ्गीतन सारसवर्षं वीणास्वरेण कलयन् जगत्यां मुक्तिं पदाब्जे पदिदामुपेक्ष विराजते ब्रह्मकुमारयेशग नारदं प्रणमामि सन्दतं नारदं प्रणमामि सन्दतं नारदं प्रणमामि वल्लवीरमण हृदि निवसन्तं वल्लकीरणीत स्वरमकरन्तं नारदं प्रणमामि देवलतुम्बुरु सख्यविलोलं दीनोतारण कारणलीलं देवलतुम्बुरु सख्यविलोलं दीनोदारण कारणलीलं नारदं प्रणमामि प्रदीपद मधुर प्रवचनधीरं प्रकटित कृष्ण प्रेम विकारम् प्रदीपद मधुर प्रवचनधीरं प्रकटित कृष्ण प्रेम विगारो नारदं प्रणमामि सन्दतो नारदं प्रणमामि जय बोलो सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय राधे राधे जी थैंक यू
அதே அதே மாமி பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா இருந்தது ரொம்ப ஜோரா பண்ணல அதே அதே
थैंक यू मामी
சுக்கன்யா ஜி நீங்க ஸ்வேதா ராஜாராம் ஜி அது பாடலாம் நீங்க பாடலாம்
राधे राधे गोपिका जीवन स्मरणं गोविंदा गोविंदा सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय पाठ हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे இந்த பாட்டு வந்தது அப்படியே அதை பாடி नामदाता मोक्षदाता नामदाता मोक्षदाता कलिकल्मषौषधदाता कलिकल्मषौषधदाता नाम दाता मोक्षदाता भगवन्नाम जप स्मरणो भगवन्नाम जप स्मरणो सर्वशास्त्र सम्मदो सर्वशास्त्र सम्मदो नामदाता मोक्षदाता नियम सामान्य रहिता नाम जपं विना गतिर्नास्ति नाम दाता मोक्षदाता
கலி கல்மஷததாதா நாம தாதா மோக்ஷதாதா பகவன் நாமயேவ ஸ்வயம் பகவான் பகவன் நாமயேவ ஸ்வயம் பகவான் இதி வததி மம குருநாதः இதி வததி மம குருநாதः நாமதாதா மோக்ஷதாதா கலி கல்மஷௌஷததாதா நாமதாதா மோக்ஷதாதா ஹரே ராம 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 ஹரே 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 கிருஷ்ண 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 ஹரே 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 ராம 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 ஹரே 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 கிருஷ்ண 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 ஹரே ஹரே நாமதாதா மோக்ஷதாதா सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय पवित्र हरिनाम की जय राधे राधे
பியூட்டிஃபுல் கீர்த்தன். அதே ராதே.
இன்னொரு பாட்டு பாடட்டுமா? சுகன்யா பாடுறியாமா?
நீங்க பாடணும்னு பாடுறேன் மாமி, பாடுங்க. ராதே ராதே.
राधे राधे। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंदा। जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा जल जलोचना जय जनार्दना जल जलोचना जय जनार्दना देवकी बाला दीन वत्सल देव बालगा दानवदान्तक देवकी बाला दीन वत्सल देव बालका दानवान्तका जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा नीरदवर्ण निर्मलाकारा नीरदवर्ण निर्मलाकारा जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा जल जलोचना जय जनार्दना प्रणद रक्षक प्रेमिकार्चिता प्रणद रक्षक प्रेमिकार्चिता भस्म संभव प्रमुख भूजिता भस्म संभव प्रमुख भूजिता जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा जल जलोचना जय जनार्दन जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा सर्वं कृष्णार्पणमस्तु। राधे राधे।
ராதே ராதே.
பியூட்டிஃபுல் கீர்த்தன் மாமி. ராதே ராதே. கோபிகா
ma.
ஜீவன ராதே ராதே. கோபிகா ஜீவன ஸ்மரணம் கோவிந்தா கோவிந்தா. சத்குருநாத் மகாராஜ் கி ஜெய். பாக்யம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள் பாக்யம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள் பரந்தாமன் புகழ் பாட பாக்யம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள் பரந்தாமன் புகழ் பாட பாக்யம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள் சக்கியமுடன் நாம் அனைவரும் கூடி ஹரி கீர்த்தனத்தில் ஐக்கியமாக சக்கியமுடன் நாம் அனைவரும் கூடி ஹரி கீர்த்தனத்தில் ஐக்கியமாக பாக்யம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள் பரந்தாமன் புகழ் பாட பாக்யம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள். அன்னை மீரா சென்ற வழி இதுவே, அருமை கூறும் செப்பு மொழி இதுவே, தருணமை தைனி நழுவ விடாதீர். ஹரியின் மடியில் அமர்ந்தில நாமே வாக்கியம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள். பரந்தாமன் புகழ் பாட பாக்கியம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள். ஹரி கீர்த்தனத்துக்கு நிகரில்லை கான், பரிசிரமம் இல்லை அவனை பாட. வேதத்தின் சாரம் ஹரியின் நாமம், ஏதும் பயம் இல்லை இதுவே திண்ணம். பாகியம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள். பரந்தாமன் புகழ் பாட பாகியம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள். ஓரணையில் நாம் அனைவரும் கூடி தரணி தன்னில் அவன் புகழ் பாட, காலமேகமும் கேட்டு மகிழ முரளிதரனும் பணிந்து நிற்க. பாகியம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள். பரந்தாமன் புகழ் பாட பாகியம் உள்ளோரே வாருங்கள். கோபிகா ஜீவன ஸ்மரணம் கோவிந்தா கோவிந்தா. சத்குருநாத் மகாராஜ் கி ஜெய். ராதே ராதே.
ராதே ராதே. தேங்க்யூ சுகன்யாஜி. பாவம் தொண்டையே போயிட்டு.
ஒரு வாரம் ஃபுல்லா நாங்க சப்தாகம்
போன வாரம் ஃபுல்லா ஒரே இது இல்ல, அதான்
2 ராதா கல்யாணம், ஒரு நாராயணியம், எல்லாத்துக்கும் போயிட்டு நாங்க கோஷம் எல்லாம் போட்டோம். குரல் போயிடுது. ராதே ராதே.
ஆர்த்தி யார் பாடுறேன்?
பாடட்டுமா நானு? ராதே ராதே. அவைலபிள், நான் பாடிடுறேன் அப்படின்னு.
பாருங்க.
ஜய ஜய பாகவத தேவா, ஜய ஜய பாகவத, ஜய ஜய ராதா கிருஷ்ண ஸ்வரூபா, ஜய ஜய பாகவத தேவா, ஜய ஜய பாகவத. படுதர மருபூமோ சரதாம் பதி 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 பததாம், பிரதிபத லலிதம் த்வாம் த்யக்த்வா பரமசுகம் குதः. தேவா ஜய ஜய பாகவத. பரமபதே பகவான் பக்த பரிபாலன குணவான், கமல பவாய கிருபயா த்வாமி ச கமலமுகேன ததௌ. தேவா ஜய ஜய பாகவத. நவ நவ ரசபரிதம் திவ்யம் நாராயண முககலிதம், நளினாசனதேவ பிரததௌ நாரத முனயே த்வாம். தேவா ஜய ஜய பாகவத. ஆலோட்யாகில சாஸ்திரம் பகவான் அனவாப்ய மன சாந்திம், ஆஸ்லாத்யாதுலரசம் தே சாஸ்வதம் ஆனந்தமாபபரம். தேவா ஜய ஜய பாகவத. நிகமாந்ததரோர்கலிதம் மதுரம் நிரவத்ய பதலசிதம், निर्गुण निष्ठोऽपि श्रीशुको नित्यं पिबति त्वां. देवा जय जय भागवत. कलिमलहरणं त्वां श्रुत्वा कैवल्यशुकप्रदम्, कृष्ण प्रेम निमग्नौ राजा, कृष्ण प्रेम निमग्नौ राजा, कृष्ण पदाम्बुजमाप. देवा जय जय भागवत. जय जय भागवत. देवा जय जय भागवत. जय जय राधा कृष्ण स्वरूपा, जय जय भागवत. देवा जय जय भागवत. भागवत भगवान की जय. गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. राधे राधे.
மங்களம் அம்மா, நீங்க இருக்கல? இல்லைன்னா வியாசருக்கு மங்களம் நீங்களே பாடுறீங்களா சுஜாதா, தெரியுமா?
அது பாடுறேன் நான், பரவாயில்ல. கொஞ்சம் ராகம்லாம் மாறினா கூட இருங்க எடுத்துக்கிறேன். அது கொஞ்சம் ஆர்டரா. வியாசருக்கு ஒரு நிமிஷம், ஒரு நிமிஷம். வியாசருக்கு மங்களம், சுகருக்கு மங்களம், சுதருக்கு மங்களம், விதுரருக்கு மங்களம், உத்தவர்க்கு மங்களம், மைத்ரேயர்க்கு மங்களம், பரீட்சித்திற்கு மங்களம், பாகவதத்திற்கு மங்களம், ஜெய மங்களம், நித்ய சுபமங்களம், ஜெய மங்களம், நித்ய சுபமங்களம். सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. राधे राधे.
राधे कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैवा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणाय समर्पयामि. सर्वं कृष्णार्पणं गुरवे शरणं. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. जय गुरुनाथ. राधे राधे.
राधे राधे.
राधे.
नमस्कार. राधे राधे.